Students, today we are going to discuss issue of shares at a premium. In the last class we discussed shares issued at par or at the nominal value or face value. It is quite common for well-reputed companies or financially strong and well-managed company to issue shares at a premium. Issuing shares at a premium means when an amount more than the nominal value is collected. For example, when a share of the nominal value of 100 is issued at 105, the premium amount will be 5%. That is, extra amount which is collected is 5 rupees. So when the shares are issued at a premium, the amount of premium collected might be during any stage. So normally premium is collected at the time due on allotment, and rarely it is collected on application or call money. The premium amount which is collected, it is credited to a separate account called as security premium reserve account, and it is shown under the title equity and liabilities under the head reserves and surplus. So whatever premium is collected by the company is actually put in security premium reserve account. Very important part to note over here is security premium reserve, the money which is collected by the company, can be only used for the set purposes. What are the purposes? First is to issue fully paid up bonus shares. Bonus shares are shares distributed by a company to its current shareholders free of charge. Second one, to write off preliminary expenses, those expenses which are incurred prior to the incorporation of a company, or to write off those expenses or discount allowed on any securities of the company, so any capital loss, or to pay premium on the redemption of preference. Redemption here means repayment of preference shares or debentures. So any extra amount payable to the preference shareholder or debenture shareholder will be utilized out of the security premium reserve, or for the buyback of shares. Buyback of share means when a company purchases its own shares. That is, Section 68 of the Companies Act 2030 provides that the company can buy their own shares either from the free reserves, security premium reserve, or from the proceeds of any other security. So these are the purposes for which security premium reserve can be utilized. Security premium reserve, as I told you, technically can be collected at any stage of the issue of shares, but basically it is collected at the time or the amount due on allotment. And if it is collected at the amount due on application, the journal entry would be bank account debited to share application. This is the money you received on account of share application money. And second entry would be share application account debited to share capital, and the money which is collected above the nominal face value, I told you, it's credited to security premium reserve. If the security premium reserve is not collected along with application amount, it is collected along with the allotment money. So the journal entry would be share allotment account debited to share capital to security premium reserve, and the next entry would be bank account debited to share allotment. If it is collected, rarely it is collected during calls, but if it is collected during any of the other stages of issue of shares, then it would be share call, first, second, or third, any call. So share call account debited to share capital account to security premium reserve account, and bank account debited to share allotment account. Just doing a question based on issue of shares and premium. There's a company, Jupiter Company, issued 35,000 equity shares of 10 each at a premium of rupees 2. That means the total amount payable by the shareholder is 12 rupees. Let us see this 2 rupees is collected at which stages of the issue of shares. So case 1, if the 2 rupees is collected along with the premium, that means out of 12 rupees, the shareholder would be liable to pay 3 on application, 3 on allotment, and 2 on premium. That means it makes to 5, and the balance on first and final call. So the balance on first and final call would be how much? 5 plus 3 is 8, and 8 plus how much should make to total rupees 12. That means 4 rupees will be collected on the first and the final call. Second case says that if the premium is collected at the stage of application money, then that Application would be 3 plus 2, that is a premium, so total makes to 5, and then 3 on allotment, and the balance again would come to 4 rupees for first and final call. All the money was duly received except the call money on 1000 shares. Now this is calls in arrears, as I've already discussed you. We didn't receive money for the 1000 shares. That is the call money we didn't receive for the 1000 shares. How to pass a journal entry? Number 1, bank account debited to, the type of shares is equity. So equity share application, the first case we are taking over here, equity share application account, that means 35,000 multiplied by 3, that gives you this amount. Transfer this application money to share capital account, the same money would be transferred. In this case, I told you that the premium is collected along with the allotment stage. So the next entry would be equity share allotment account debited to equity share capital account and to security premium reserve account. So see the treatment of accounts over here, amounts over here, 35,000 into 2, 70,000 goes over here, and the remaining 3 would be credited to the share capital account. Next entry would be receiving the share allotment money, that is bank account debited to share allotment money. Next you have to make a due for the next installment, that is equity first and final call, that gives you 35,000 into 4, that is 1,40,000 each. And then as we read here that during the final call, what happened is, first and final call, there was a shareholder who did not pay his amount on 1000 shares. That means this is calls in arrears. So how do you treat it? Either you write in this way or in this way. So it would be bank account debit, calls in arrears. So how much we actually received is not on 35,000, we received on 34,000. Only we received 1,000 is calls in arrears. 1,000 into 4 gives you 4,000, and 34,000 into 4 will give you 1,36,000. To equity share first and final call 1,40,000, or you can do it in the same way.